the Oeverwal. Last time on Voyage of the Oeverwal.
It sure rains a lot here.
How are the baked goods? Are they ruined?
I'm afraid so.
No!
Calm yourself, Vim.
Vim Friedrich.
We shall have to make do without them.
Without them?
No!
This time I agree with Wimstein.
Vim Friedrich.
We cannot impress upon the king without baked treats from Oosterhout. Everyone knows the king is easily swayed by sugary tarts.
I don't think that means what you think it means.
You won't find any sweet tarts here in Blockland.
Who are you?
Who I am is not important, but my mysterious wisdom is.
Why aren't there sweethearts here? Everyone must be so slender and sad.
That we are, stranger.
But I could bake some sweet tarts in a jiffy. You'd have some then.
Oh, Yobi!
We don't have any ovens in Blockland. Rain's too much for fire to work.
I see.
Aye.
But you're smoking a pipe.
No, I'm not.
Where can we find an oven? We must rebake all of our sweet Dutch treats before we meet with the king.
There's no oven for miles. Only blocks.
Pardon me? Hochblock?
Aye. That's what we do in Blockland. We take the mud and we make a huge block.
Is it delicious?
Nay.
What's the point of it?
We put some knobbles on top and some cobbles on the bottom, and then we can stack them. We make fences. We make roads.
I see.
Why don't you make an oven? Then you could dry your blocks and make stronger things from them.
No one's thought of that before.
Well, let's get started.
No point.
Why not?
Got to wait for the rain to stop.
How long?
Months. Months and months of wet and sadness with no hot meal for miles.
All right, let's move on.
And so, once Wim Friedrich was revived, they wandered on in search of ovens on lower, less block-related country. Meanwhile, the good ship Soundless Esperanza ran aground on an atoll that would take a toll.
Get it? Atoll. Atoll.
No, I don't understand.
Well, an atoll is like an island, and atoll is like a feat.
I think it loses something in the translation.
No, but you understand the words, yes?
Yes.
And they sound the same, yes?
Sort of.
No, they do, listen. Atoll. Atoll.
Which one's the first one?
What do you mean, first one?
The first one. The one that means...
See?
What? That's going to be costly to the voyage.
On an atoll.
Oui, the coral can make a deep cut in the hull.
That would be an atoll toll. Reading? Nodding?
But that was not the most costly toll on the atoll at all. We now join the brave seafarers of the Oeverwal as they chug full steam into the southeast trades, the open, uncharted ocean, and the great unknown.
Do you feel that, young fisher?
What, Captain?
The lightness on your heart, the touch of sea mists making your effeminate skin glisten.
The exhilaration of speed rushing your heart along with it, pounding in your ears. You can hear the blood stiffening in your veins.
Oh, all right.
Every inch of you feels alive, as though the very world is reaching out to touch your intimate pleasures.
Easy
The
now.
glow of the sun and the sparkle of the water fusing with you, becoming you. You feel at once small, and yet also connected, at peace with the entire universe, as if your body no longer exists, and you merely are the world of pleasure that you occupy.
Thank you. Could you fetch me a pomegranate?
Yes, sure. Of course, sure.
What was that about?
Oh, nothing. I was just saying how liberating it feels to be out on the open water in the great unknown, etc., etc.
Glow of the sun, the sparkle of the water fusing with you, becoming you.
That feeling of at once being small and yet also connected.
At peace with the entire universe. As if your body no longer exists and you merely are the world of pleasure that you occupy. Yes, I'm not sure I relate.
Nor I. Listen, Polder.
Do you think we'll encounter any more land?
No, I don't think so. There's no more land out there that we know of.
Except the New World. I suppose at some point we could bump into the back of it.
Nonsense. There is no new world. I think I've proven that by now.
How so?
Well, don't you think we would have seen it by now?
But we haven't gone the right way, Polder. West. We've gone south and now east away.
And we know it isn't north, so there you have it. Besides, we're not going east.
Yes, we are.
No, we're not.
Yes, we are. Look at the compass.
Not necessary when I have this map.
Potted shrimp.
This map is so silly. It's all up and down instead of across and though mathematically it's actually quite interesting.
Let me see. This is insipid. It has the edge of the world just here beyond a continent called Death Trap that it's put below Africa. But what's that on the right?
India.
India doesn't point to the left. It points down.
Yes, it does, see?
No, it doesn't. Bismillah ar-Rahman
It doesn't
ar-Rahim.
matter. We're not going to India. We're going south. Right past it. Past this death trap place and here to the edge of the earth.
But that's just a picture of the edge of the earth. That doesn't mean it's the actual edge of the earth.
This is a picture of a kraken, and that's where we fought the kraken.
He's got you there.
Coincidence!
Your pomegranate, sure.
Thank you, young fisher.
Aren't you going to eat it?
Nope, no, not yet. Maybe in my chambers later, alone. Thank you.
We're all going to die!
Yes, Captain. Quite likely.
Meanwhile, news of the sinking of the majestic Kutlama finally reaches the ears of the Grand Turk.
What? Send word to the generals! Send the entire fleet! I want Boutros Al-Jadid's head on a platter!
And Columbus explores the fauna of the seemingly uninhabited reef upon which they find themselves aground.
Look at these trees. This sap turns elastic and there's no word for it.
Rabbery.
A shock, Sam, if you think it could be a useful.
Yes, Captain.
This is so great to be here on this uninhabited isle.
Not uninhabited. They watch us from the bushes.
Oh, hello, natives!
Maybe they are shy.
Bruno, we're gonna say hello to them, see if they have anything of value we can plunder, but do it in a nice way.
Yes, Captain.
Be careful.
Always, my love. Hold my blade.
Oh, my love! But you two are both boys!
Oui.
Yes,
C'est nouveau. Boys who like other boys.
Yes. We thought we'd try it, for kicks.
You crazy kids and your funny ways!
I know. We Sentinels, we ruin everything.
It's funny because it's so true! Now go! While I watch you from a safer distance!
Yes, sir. Answer.
That's why I sent him. The natives are sure to respond to such a ruggedly perfect a face, see? They're coming out of the woods already!
It's looking good.
I smell soup.
Are they going to greet us with a tribal dance?
It looks like they are tying him up.
What a strange ritual. They slit his throat.
Madre de Dios! They slit his rubber-shucking throat!
They are filleting him. It's like they're preparing him for
They're
sleep.
coming this way.
Everybody back on the boat! Load the cannons and wipe them off the face of the earth!
A short time later, and many miles south, the crew of the Oeverwal noticed something on the horizon.
What is it? Use your eyes. I'm blind.
A column of thick smoke, Yop. Something devastating has happened.
That can only be Columbus.
I thought we vanquished him back at Tangier.
If there is one thing I know about Columbus, he's resourceful.
And the Portuguese don't like to back down from a fight. What have the Portuguese got to do with anything?
The Portuguese have everything to do with everything when it comes to Columbus.
I thought they were Spanish. Italian. No one knows what he is.
Portuguese.
It doesn't matter. If Columbus is tracking us, it can only mean one thing.
Irish, maybe?
He has hired the services of Eric the Snout, the only man alive who can track a ship by sea. It is said he can smell the very sails above our heads, variations in the salinity of the hulls of vessels 1,000 knots hence. Each ship's wake gives off a signature odor, and only the Snout can detect it.
That's absolute hogwash.
And yet, there is only one way to fool the Snout.
What is it?
We must find something pungent, mask our odor somehow.
But what could we use?
Anything strong-smelling to change our odor profile.
But
And what the perfumes and ablutions and other ladylike expiations of odor did we stow?
Don't look at me.
I usually forbid soaps and cleansers aboard ship.
I'm painfully aware.
It doesn't have to be a cleanser. Anything that changes the odor significantly, even if it makes it worse.
Come and get it! Fried crack and tentacle smothered in that spicy jerk sauce.
Jerk sauce? Yeah.
Next time on Voyage of the Oeverwal.
Okay, everyone partner up. 1 bottle per pair. Now, help each other get the sauce in all the smelliest parts of you, yeah?
You're with me then, Jerome.
But
I guess that leaves you and me then, eh, young Fisher?
I
Two
don't...
men slathering each other's naked bodies in sugar and Scotch bonnet. A real rite of passage for any seaman. Alas, it's your captain's destiny to be forever alone.
I don't have a partner.
Yes, alone, by himself, forever and always.
I can't reach the back of my own neck.
I'll just lock myself away, by myself, in my room, with my pomegranate.
I'll come with you.
And at King Carl's court.
Galadriel, what the heck is it? Is it from the Oosterhooters?
No, sire. It looks like some kind of stork.
Ah, verdomme! Am I to be your father again?
I don't think so, my king. There's something attached to its leg. Now, if I could just get it... Oh! Ow! Ah! 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 My eyes! Ah!
Bring it here.
Forgive me if I can't quite find my way. My leash!
Yeah, left a bit. Come on, left. A big bit. Oh, now right. Forward. Left, just a little. Reach. No, really, reach, Phineas. I don't want blood on my robe. And got it.
May I see the apothecary about semantical attention?
Yeah, of course. But be quick about it. I'll need you to read this to me.
Yeah, of course, my king.
And send me some sugary tarts in your absence.
I'll contact the Broncos immediately.
Voyage of the Oeverwal, Episode 10, The Tall Tale of an Atoll Toll, starred Bill Newton, Cole Howard, Peter New, Caitlin Bairstow, Chris Francisque, Ian Hanlon, Emily Tennant, Leah Jewell, Callan Dorval, Lee Majdub, and Colin Murdoch. Voyage of the Oeverwal was written and directed by Peter New, engineered by Henny Britton, music by Jeff Timischuk, theme music by Peter Allen. Recorded at Azure Studios in Vancouver, BC on May 25th, 2019. Find us on Twitter at Oeverwal, spelled Oeverwal, and on Facebook at Voyage of the Oeverwal.